So this is the circuit diagram of monostable multivibrator. In the previous session we have discussed the operation of monostable multivibrator. What is the initial state? The circuit will be in stable state initially. What is the stable state? So Q1 is in off condition and Q2 is in on condition. In this session we will draw the waveforms at the collector of this transistor Q2 and at the base of this transistor VB2. So we draw these both the waveforms at the collector and base of Q2. So as previously we have discussed in a stable multivibrator, when Q2 is in on condition, what is the output voltage? When Q2 is in on condition, what is the output voltage? Vc2, simply from the circuit knowledge or the transistor knowledge, so it is VCE saturation. When Q2 is in on condition, what is the status of the output collector voltage? The collector voltage, simply this transistor acts as short circuit, so therefore Vc2 is equal to VCE saturation. So when Q2 is in off condition, what is Vc2? The collector voltage, since it is off, it means it acts as open circuit, so therefore Vc2 is directly connected to the power supply, so therefore Vc2 is equal to Vcc. So these points we have to discuss. Now, so let us discuss the waveforms at the base and collector of Q2. For this, initially, so what is the status of transistor Q2? Since Q2 is in on condition and Q1 will be in off condition. This is the initial stable state of the circuit. Stable state means the circuit will remain in the state initially, stable state. So let us draw the base waveform. First VB2, let us draw VB2. VB2 versus T. So this is 0. Say, so initially you can see that when the transistor Q2 is in on condition, what is the base to emitter voltage of VB2? VBE saturation, as we have know that. Since Q2 is an on condition, what is VBE? VBE saturation. So you can see that another very important point is that when negative trigger pulse is applied, so this transistor is turned off because of this negative trigger pulse. Once its base receives the negative trigger pulse, it switches off. At that instant, at the instant Q2 is switched off, what is the base voltage? The base voltage is minus Vcc. So therefore that is what we mentioned here. So when trigger pulse is applied, at that instant Q2 is switched off. So therefore what is its base voltage? Its base voltage is minus Vcc. So what happens? So since Q1 is turned on, so therefore the capacitor slowly discharges exponentially. So therefore the potential at A becomes less and less negative. At some stage it reaches just to the cut-in voltage of Q2, and hence Q2 is turned into on condition. So this waveform we have to mention. Clearly mention. So what is this? So this is capacitor C discharging. So now let us draw the waveform VC2. Let us project this. When transistor Q2 is in on condition, so what is the voltage? Vc2, VCE saturation. When negative pulse is applied, Q2 is switched off. When Q2 is switched off, what is the collector voltage? We have discussed. The collector voltage becomes plus Vcc. It will become plus Vcc. So you have to draw this smooth curve here. Vcc. And once again, the transistor Q2 is turned into on condition. Therefore, its collector voltage becomes VCE saturation. So you have to clearly mention. So this is the, you can see that this is the pulse generated. of duration T at the collector of Q2. So therefore you have to clearly mention. So what is the status? This is initially. So here what is this? Q2 is in on condition. So Q1 is in off condition. Q1 is in off condition initially. So this is the stable state of the circuit. This is the stable state of the circuit. Stable state of the circuit. So in this region, when negative trigger pulse is applied, so Q2 is switched off. So therefore Q1 is turned on. So therefore this state is said to be quasi stable state. Quasi stable state. Quasi stable state, that is temporary state. Again you can see that the circuit is switched to low state. Therefore under this condition, so what happens? Again Q2 is turned into on condition. So Q1 is turned into off condition. Again the circuit has reached to stable state. You can clearly see that the circuit consisting of one stable state, permanent state, and one quasi stable state, that is temporary state, and again the circuit switches back to the stable state. So this is about these two waveforms at the base and collector of Q2. Since it is generating the pulse, so therefore it is mainly, what is the main application of monostable multivibrator? It is used to generate pulses. It is used to generate pulses. So that is the main application of monostable multivibrator. So let us see how to calculate this time period. Let us see how to calculate this time period of this pulse. So let us see how to calculate this. For this, calculating pulse width capital T. Pulse width capital T. Very simple. For this, apply FIF formula, initial final formula, to the base voltage, VB2 of transistor Q2. So what is the FIF formula? You know that what is the FIF formula? Very simple formula. So VB2, the base voltage VB2 is equal to, so what is the formula? VF plus VI minus VF into e power minus T by RC. So let us apply this very important formula to this waveform. So to this portion of the waveform. So what is the initial value? The initial value is minus VCC. What is the final value it has to reach? The final value it has to reach to plus VCC. So what is the capacitor discharging? The capacitor discharges with a time constant of RC. So let us substitute all these parameters in this equation. So therefore let us substitute. What is the final value? The final value it has to reach to VCC. What is the initial value? The initial value of the waveform, when the transistor is immediately in off condition, at that instant the initial voltage at the base is minus VCC. What is the time constant? The time constant of the circuit is RC itself, because the capacitor discharges through R and C. So let us substitute at T is equal to capital T in this formula. At T is equal to capital T in this formula, the base voltage just reaches to cut-in voltage. Same derivation of a stable multivibrator, just reaches to cut-in voltage of, at T is equal to capital T, the base voltage just reaches to cut-in voltage of Q2. So just to substitute these parameters in this equation. So therefore what is VB2? So at T is equal to capital T, the base voltage just reaches to the cut-in voltage V gamma. What is the final voltage it has to reach? The capacitor plus VCC. What is the initial voltage it is starting at? Minus VCC. What is the final voltage? It has to charge VCC e power minus time period which we want to find out, RC. So let us make some assumptions. Assuming, let us make some approximations in this derivation. So let us take the cutting voltage of Q2 transistor is say V gamma is equal to 0. Let us substitute 0 here. So VCC minus 2 VCC into e power minus t by RC. So VCC is equal to 2 VCC into e power minus t by RC. So let us cancel out VCC and VCC, so that it will become 0.5 is equal to e power minus t by RC. If you take natural logarithm on both sides, you get the time period as 0.693 into RC. So this is the time period of the pulse generated. This is the time period, or the period of, not, it is the period of the pulse. It is the period of the pulse generated. So simple formula, capital T is equal to 0.693 RC. So this is about the very important article in the examination, monostable multi vibrator. Thank you.